Professor Vertigas.
And tonight, reviewing
Rim of the World and Night of the Living Dead. So, Rim of the World is a Netflix film, kind of in the vein of the Goonies and a little bit of the Monster Squad that we watched the other week. Ghoul, what'd you think of that movie?
I really liked it. At first I was like, but I was like, when I finished it, I was like, mind blown, that's a great movie.
It's a little bit intense. There's a little bit of bad language in there, a lot more than we expected. A lot more than we expected.
For 4 kids, I mean, that's a bunch of language.
There's a bunch of language, so be cautious of that. And the monster in it is pretty scary.
An alien that somehow grows a puppy out of his chest.
Yep. Some neat special effects, though. We have a story very similar to, like we said, those other teenage monster movies of the 80s and 90s where 4 kids have to band together while at summer camp to stop the end of the world from an alien invasion. I liked it as well. I thought it had some good funny moments for the adults. The language was a little bit much, and there was a little bit intense, so maybe for older kids, or if your kids can really handle it. But how many skulls would you give it?
On a scale of 1 to 10.
Oh, okay, we're up to 10 skulls now. Go for it.
10, actually. It was a really good movie.
All right, well, 10 out of 10 skulls. I would rate it on a scale of 10 skulls.
Yeah.
I would give it a solid 7.5. I thought it was quite good and enjoyable, even if I didn't like it quite as much as the Ghoul did.
They were at summer camp, and they were in a hill when they saw something.
Yep, and then
they
off
went
from there.
They went back to camp and saw a ship, and a person came out and gave them a key, and the alien came out.
Well, don't give them no spoilers there, Ghoul. You can't tell them the whole movie.
Sorry.
Ha. So, we know we've been gone for a while. You know, we didn't do our Halloween episode like we planned, and then the holidays caught up with us.
Wait, we did do a Halloween episode on Halloween.
Well, we did a little clip, but we didn't do an episode.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, but in the meantime, we also hit up our classic horror quotient by letting the Ghoul watch
Night of the Living Dead, which had scenes that you can't see.
There was a couple spots in Night of the Living Dead, for those of you who are in the know, where you will want to cover the eyes of the youngins. We watched 2 scenes. We watched the original black and white, and then
in color.
We did not watch the remake, directed by Tom Savini, but we did watch the colorized version, because Ghoul did enjoy the black and white quite a bit. What were your thoughts about Night of the Living Dead, Ghoul?
On a scale of 1 to 10, 8.5.
8.5? I can go with that. It is obviously a classic, a great movie, the start of the zombie genre. Not my favorite Romero zombie film, and obviously it's going to be a few years till you're able to see some of the others like Dawn and Day, but quite enjoyable. We had a good time with it. We hope that everybody's holding up well throughout the whole COVID craziness. We are ourselves getting ready to watch Svengoolie tonight, which we are quite looking forward to.
And from Doc Dread.
Yep, we wanted to thank Doc Dread again for the awesome
Svengoolie t-shirt. Oh, and on the back, I'm an official chicken thrower.
Yes, he is indeed. So now we just got to get him a new chicken to be thrown around. We also picked up quite a bit of different horror memorabilia over the past couple months that I think we're going to have to do an episode that we talk about. We're not going to get any of it down today.
Should we maybe give them a sneak peek of what movies we're going to do?
Like what, Ghoul?
I have no idea.
No, okay. Well, we are going to be, obviously, keeping up with our classic horror. But I think we're also going to get the Ghoul involved in The Mummy. That's one we talked about. The Brendan Fraser. The Ghoul has watched the original Mummy. Found it a little bit slow, as the youngins tend to do. But he has not watched the Brendan Fraser Mummy, at least not that he remembers. So we're going to give that one a try here in the next week or 2.
The only Mummy that I've seen and I like is Abbott and Costello Meet the Mummy, because that's a really silly one. It
is quite hilarious. So, anyway, we hope y'all are doing well. We do want to talk about, what is that clown doing?
I don't know what you're talking about.
we are going to let everyone know that we are hoping to soon have a joint episode with our good friend, Doc Dredd.
But we aren't going to where he lives in the swamp.
We aren't going to the swamp, but we are going to use the magic of Zoom. And we've already been talking to Doc about how we're going to do that, if we're going to pick a movie to all watch and review together, or if we might do a little horror trivia and whatnot. So, Doc Dredd, we are looking forward to talking to you again soon. Thanks for the shout-outs you throw to us.
And by the way, I think we should do the trivia.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You versus Doc?
Us.
Oh, us. Us. You need the professor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. All right.
There might be some that I don't know about.
There's probably quite a few. Well, folks, anyway, Rim of the World, definitely 2 thumbs up from us. We both recommend you watch it. And if for some reason you're a horror fan and you have not watched the original 1968 Night of the Living Dead, shame on you, and go watch it. Until then, hey everybody, have fun, be safe, we love you, keep it scary, take care.